Hi guys, I noticed that you guys really liked my Chernobyl videos, so why not explain it? So on April 26, 1986, in Ukraine, the number 4 reactor in the nuclear plant at Chernobyl, yes, it was its name, I'm pretty sure, exploded. It failed. Why? Well, according to the little film that was made and the information I gathered, what happened was they were doing a test if there was an attack.
The test has been demanded by Russia's atomic energy authorities and stems from the Cold War fear of being attacked that still grips the Soviet Union.
And they needed a sufficient power. So somebody told them, the operators, they raised the control rods.
The reactor has ground to a complete halt. Dyatlov makes a fateful decision.
Ты же уронил реактор! Имбецил ты долбанный! Ну давай, поднимай мощность! Выводи регулирующие стержни! Бегом!
To raise power after 12:30, the shift actually had to pull all the control rods out of the reactor. This was like cocking a gun.
Which, if you didn't know, control rods, the more they're inserted, like if they're inserted 100%, it can almost, I think, shut down the reactor, because control rods are, for controlling the reaction of, because, neutrons crash into science. And so they raised the controls to 0% of them being in the reactor, which caused the heat to go up. So there was not enough water. The water evaporated way too fast. The reactor overheated. There was way too much steam, and the I don't know how many tons the weight have. Wait, let me search. Okay, well, I don't know how much how much each one weighed, but it technically, the whole lid weighed 1,000 tons, and the weights on top of the reactor started bouncing up and down, which was not good, and that was because of the pressure, the steam pressure from the evaporated water.
The disaster is now seconds away.
And let's say everything has a limit to how much pressure it can withstand, and when it's reached its limit, well,
the pressure inside the core can no longer be held back. At long last, we have arrived. 123:45 explosion. In the instant the lid is thrown off the reactor, oxygen rushes in. It combines with hydrogen and superheated graphite. The chain of disaster is now complete.
so yeah. Radiation went out into the air, and the city it wasn't in very good shape. Radiation poisoning, graphite, control rod pieces, uranium. Everything was everywhere, scattered, and the radiation levels were, I don't know how much, but probably 10 times or more the lethal dosage to a human. So it was not good. So what they planned on doing is covering the thing up after years of it contaminating Ukraine, and Why did they want to cover it? Well, obviously to have the radiation. But what they also didn't do is, well, they wanted to hide it from the public, but they evacuated the public before they started covering it. I'm messing up the words.
By the morning of April the 26th, the KGB was filming the devastated scene of the worst nuclear accident in history. Whoever shot this declassified KGB footage absorbed a massive dose of radiation. The next day, the people of Pripyat were officially told the worst.
Внимание, внимание! Следим за аварией на Чернобыльской атомной электростанции в городе Припять. Складывается неблагоприятная радиационная обстановка. С целью обеспечения полной безопасности людей и в первую очередь детей возникает необходимость провести временную эвакуацию жителей города в близлежащие населенные пункты Киевской области.
Well, they want to hide it from the public, so nobody knew. Well, I think that's what happened, and I think Russia and other European countries catch on of the radiation levels, so they started covering it, and there were huge risks involved, and obviously people died from radiation, sadly, and it was not a good time, but till this day it's covered, and it will take approximately tens of thousands of years before the area will become habitable. Like, literally the radiation goes away, and yeah, it is not a fun time, and it scattered across Europe and Russia or USSR. I don't know what it was there then, but it was not good. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Tell me if you want to know anything more about Chernobyl.